여러분, 안녕하셨어요? 오늘은 재미있는 영어 tongue twisters를 한번 해볼까요? 먼저 말하는 것을 듣고 여러분도 한번 따라해보세요.
Ken Dodd's dad's dog is dead.
너무 잘했어요. 다음 것도 따라해보세요.
Freddy Thrush flies through thick fog. I slit a sheet, I slit. Upon this slitted sheet I sit.
아주 잘했어요. 그럼 다른 것을 해볼게요.
A box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits, and a biscuit mixer. Betty Botter had some butter, but, she said, the butter's bitter. Bill Badger brought the bear a bit of boiled bacon in a brown bag. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. The sixth sick sheep's sick. 6 thick thistle sticks, 6 thick thistles stick.
좀 더 어려운 것을 해볼까요?
If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter, that would make my batter better. So, 'twas Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter, and she put it in her batter, and her batter was not bitter. Heather was hoping to hop to Tahiti, to hack a hibiscus to hang on her hat. Now Heather has hundreds of hats on her hat rack, so how can a hop to Tahiti help that? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I am sure. So if she sells seashells on the seashore, then I am sure she sells seashore shells. There was an old lady and she was a thistle sifter, and she sifted 3 kinds of thistles. Sifted thistles, semi-sifted thistles, and unsifted thistles, and she was a thistle sifter. Theophilus Thistle, the successful thistle sifter, and sifting a sieve full of unsifted thistles, thrust 3,000 thistles through the thick of his thumb. If Theophilus Thistle, the successful thistle sifter, can thrust 3,000 thistles through the thick of his thumb, see thou, in sifting a sieve full of unsifted thistles, thrust not 3,000 thistles through the thick of thy thumb.
너무 어려워놨나요? 한 번 더 따라해보세요.
I am not a pheasant plucker, I am the pheasant plucker's son, and I sit here plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucker comes. If 2 witches watch 2 watches, which witch will watch which watch? Round the ragged rocks the ragged rascal ran. 33 thin fins throw 43 frogs into 4 Thracian theaters.
오늘 너무 잘했어요. 여러분 오늘 재밌었나요? 다음에는 더 재밌는 거 다시 만나요. 그럼 여러분 안녕!